Hey guys, Archie Luxury here. Archie Luxury channel. We've adjusted the time. We'll see how this time works. I think I fucked it up yesterday, but we'll see how she goes today. That's what we'll do, guys. We'll see. I'm just having some vitamin C to start the day. Vitamin C, always a great start for the show. Just sending a few invites out there. We've got one to Patrick Philippe, Aussie expat, Mark the dog trainer, Goldberg, the world's greatest dog trainer. Who else do I send one to? I'm just having a look here. Just having a look. Jay Anthony. Let's see if we can get him on. He's sold his BMW. He sold his BMW. We've got our HR is back on the stream. You're here. Not a day goes by that you don't turn up. Not a day goes by that you don't turn up. Is that good or what?
I think it's good, Paul. And I just want to say it's really good that you're taking care of your health and having the vitamins. Well done, Paul.
I didn't hear what you said. It's really good you're taking care of what? I missed. What did you say? You mumbled.
I said it's really good that you're taking care of your health and having the vitamins. Well done, Paul. Nice one.
Oh, the vitamins. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, because you've got to take care of your health. You know this, bud?
Sure. So what's happening in your world? Have you fired anyone lately?
Well, I've been taking it a little bit easy at the moment because I've been having a few interviews. I've got my second stage interview for an external job.
I want to ask you, do you honestly think HR does anything constructive? Let's forget
let me explain, Paul. So it's a common misconception that HR doesn't add to the underlying profit. That is partially true, but we risk mitigate so we don't get sued successfully. It's all about following processes, putting medical checks in place, and following UK employment law.
But what do you think of that, Paul? It's kind of like being a parking inspector, isn't it?
Well, I guess the difference between a parking inspector and somebody that works in HR like myself is they haven't got 5 years of...
No. Who is more loathed, a parking inspector or a HR person?
Well, I'm pretty liked in my company, Paul, because I actually help people unless they fuck themselves over.
Puritan, $2. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. It's Curly and Mookie. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. It's the Curly shakedown.
So if you...
Whatever happened to Mookie? Where the fuck? He's done so much for the Archiverse. Where's he gone?
No, he doesn't even come on. What is Mookie, Paul? What is Mookie? He does fuck all for the Archiverse. He doesn't even show his face or come on the stream. What does he do for the stream?
I don't know what's wrong with him. Do you?
No, he's a sucker. I got to say, Paul, as well, the haircut's looking good. Make sure you have your vitamins, Paul. You've got a nice fade on the side. It's looking good, Paul.
If you weren't doing HR, what else would you want to do?
Okay, so if I wasn't doing HR, I'd probably...
Admin, IT, C-suite.
No, let me explain. If I wasn't doing HR, I'd probably just be sat around on benefits waiting for Dad to die. What do you think of that, Paul?
It's kind of sad, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sad, so I've got a good job. So, you know, when he dies, then I'm rich. So when it happens, when it happens, Paul. Life goes on. Do you know what I mean, Paul? Come on, Paul, I'm talking to you. You're looking a bit glazed.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Okay. So what would you do if you weren't an everyday millionaire on YouTube?
It's actually a good question, you know. I've done so many things there. I don't mind that picture. I I've got to tell you, I worked in IT. That was actually I had my own small business. I enjoyed that. Many things I enjoyed doing my own thing. Then I worked overseas in the watch industry. That was kind of enjoyable. Then I came back. I did contracting, IT contracting. That was actually.
And what about the purple velvet? Was that contracting? You remember that? Was that
side hustle? That's just a side hustle.
Ah, okay.
Then I kind of. Then I see. I've always liked playing with technology. That's the whole thing. I like technology. I liked playing with. That's why I started playing with YouTube. Is that I liked the technology. Okay, I liked playing with, like, it was pretty amazing. You could actually put together your own videos or movies or things, and you had software that would let you do that. And I thought, oh, this is pretty damn amazing. That's why I got into it. So I kind of, look, I'll be honest with you. I've always liked tech, but tech hasn't always liked me. You know, like, it's kind of, things have changed a lot. The world has changed a hell of a lot. It's moving so fast. I'm not necessarily, I'll be honest with you,
Be honest.
I don't understand why someone in their 50s is considered corporate sewerage. You know, I don't understand why older workers are really discriminated against. That's something I don't get.
I've got to be honest. I think it depends on the field, because in IT you're pretty fucked after 50, right? Let's be honest, there, big boy. In HR, unless you're a gay, indigenous, lesbian, kangaroo, you're okay. You're okay, Paul. So as the years go on, for me, I'm going to attract better and better jobs and even better pay.
No, well, even really HR is a young person's game. Once you get to a certain age there, unless you've hit the C-suite level, you're on the outer. I mean, I don't want to be rude to you, right? Sure. But basically what happens to HR people is they become employment consultants, spruiking jobs. They become recruitment. They do
so that's a different path, Paul. So my trajectory is senior HR advisor, HR business partner, HR director.
I'm telling you, I'm a 53-year-old veteran in the corporate world.
No, you're on the other side of the world, Paul.
The only thing they can do is go into recruitment.
No. You can be employee relations specialist as well, that specialise in employment law, or you can become a HR business partner, or you can become a HR manager, or you could take the approach that Rich Mitch took and just wipe the cum off at other people's dicks in the office.
So I've got to say to you, you know, I think HR, I think in my own career, I just find it very shattering that the world can just spit you out so quickly.
But Paul, I've got to be honest, it didn't really sound like you put a lot of effort into that IT job in a waste company. I mean, you were doing YouTube whilst you're at work. I mean, come on, Paul.
I'm just trying to check the time here. We seem to have, I don't think this time is very good.
Well, you put it in.
I'm just trying to check this. So it's 6:39 p.m. in New York. It is, what's it? California is 3:40, 4 o'clock. Okay, 3:30. Okay. It's interesting. We got a super chat from Madman, $10. Vitamin C is for closers, Paul. What do you think of that, Paul? Not only is HR a non-profit department, the bastards are always at you. What you think of that, Paul? No value add at all, Paul.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Paul? I mean, what value do you add at the moment, Paul?
Is Rich Mitch in the comments? Hey, Rich Mitch. Oh, we just got amazing air show video. This start time is better. It's only 30 minutes behind where it was in the US up to a couple of weeks ago. Okay. Only 30 minutes behind. Behind or in front? 30 minutes behind. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Don't seem to have. Okay, we'll just see how this goes here.
Don't worry, Paul. I'm on the stream, so I attract the punters. I've got a VIP pass until December 2031. Okay.
We've got Birmingham, $2 after daylight saving. This is early for the US. This is earlier.
Well, Paul, maybe it's about time we wrap this puppy up.
Why do you say that?
Well, it sounds like you got the time slot wrong, big boy. You know this?
This is strange. After daylight saving, this is early for the US. So what, I should be an hour in front? Birmingham? I don't understand.
Wait, Paul, here's something to consider. Dirk Diggler said the most important question you should ask is if the time slot works out for HR. He is your most energetic entertainment. So, Paul, this time slot doesn't work for me that well because I'm normally on the way back from Badminton. 11 o'clock works perfectly for me. So let's change it to 11 o'clock, Paul, okay? What do you think of that, Paul?
Okay, I don't understand. They're saying it's 30 minutes later than usual. Maybe the okay. Okay. I don't get this. I don't get it. So because I started later yesterday and everyone booed me and said, "Oh, you've gone the wrong way."
Yes, all you have to do, Paul, is just start at 11 o'clock UK time. So if you start the show in 18 minutes, that's perfect. So 11 o'clock UK time.
Interesting. I got to be totally honest with you. I honestly feel the world is not a friendly place anymore. Okay, can I say that to you,
Paul? I would like to oppose that. For me, it's been really friendly. I've had a really nice leg up in life. You know, my mortgage is peanuts. Life is good, Paul. I've got a 2-year-old car. Life is good, Paul. I've got a bluesy. You know, I've got a lovely wife, daughter, son. I've got a wardrobe full of Ralph Lauren, no sash polos. What more could a guy ask for, Paul?
Anything on your wrist?
Yeah, I mean, I'm set. I'm probably not going to be I mean, I'm 32 now. Just had my birthday the other day. I'm probably not going to be working past the age of 35. Life's good, Paul.
Why is it 50s is no man's land in employment? Can I ask you that?
Because really, you should have got to the pinnacle. And I think if you are head to head with juniors, you're a bit fucked, Paul. Because do you want an old codger at the Christmas party, or do you want young, spunky individuals? What do you think of that, Paul?
They had Christmas parties now, did they?
Pardon?
They have Christmas parties? That's so nice.
Yeah, they do. No, you got to have a Christmas party, Paul.
Hey, yes.
Shut the fuck. Hey, Joe, we need to talk.
Okay, sorry, have I overstayed? Shall I jump off?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, be honest.
You fucking play it out, you stupid fuck. This VIP pass has ruined you. No, it's ruined your fucking brand. It's like fucking the same thing every fucking day. No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're getting a chicken sandwich every fucking day. Sorry, Jack.
I'm sorry, Mark. I've let you down. I'm sorry.
No. You gotta fucking withhold, you stupid cunts.
Okay, I better jump off.
No,
you're right. I'm sorry.
You semi-black.
I'm sorry. Let me jump off. I'm sorry, no. I've let you down.
Here from Terry Boston. It's at $20. Sir Chesterfield, I'll be joining the broadcast shortly after dinner. If you'll have me on, please and thank you.
Yes, I love a good kisser.
Today. Please let me know what you think, sir. My tutor is keeping spot on time, accurately. Good on you, Terry.
So he sends a super chat to announce that he's going to come on after fucking dinner. What kind of nut jobs have you got on these fucking streams?
Mark, what's going on with you?
I'm part of the curling stream now. Curling's a uniter. He's my Ayatollah Curly. I'm Miss Lindsay Graham or whatever. I love Curly. He's uniting everyone. Do you understand, Arch? He's become,
yes.
I said this on your morning stream, he's worked out a way to be disingenuous in a genuine sort of way. I believe that he's nice now. I bought this shtick. He's got everyone there. Every fucking person. He had Tim on. He had Humble Bine on. He's making $4.5 grand a week. And he doesn't care about the money. He burns the fucking money. That's what he does. So, HR, seriously, start withholding. You on every fucking day. It's like you become Goldberg.
Tell me, Narc, you're in your 50s, late 50s, correct?
You trying to soul read me?
I'm just saying to you, you're in your late 50s, correct?
Oh, what's your question?
Answer the question as
ask
we go.
Ask the fucking question.
You think we're burnt out in our 50s? We're burnt out. We're burnt out.
You are. No, I'm not. You are. I'm in optimal fucking health. You're number 3 in my fucking death pool. You're fat. You're disgusting. You're full of lard. You don't exercise.
Why don't you put your camera on, Narc? Right? I think you're the biggest hypocrite there is.
Right. And the only good thing, that's why you're good at licking pussy.
Why don't you put your camera on? Why don't you put your camera on? Why don't you put your camera on?
Shake. Hey, this is why you're good at licking pussy. It takes no effort. It's like licking ice cream.
You put your camera on, Narc.
I can't imagine you fucking penetrating your fucking
wife.
Why
can't you put your camera on?
What's it going to do with anything?
Why can't you put your camera on? We'll see what you look like. I want to judge you. Judge the tutor.
No, it's just you become repetitive. I thought I'm repetitive. Same old shit every day.
Yeah, you rinse and repeat. Same gags.
Yeah. Oh, let me touch with Goldberg.
Blue sea.
Same old fucking shit. Shake. Yeah. Same old fucking shit, right? You use Chat GPT to fucking get some new titles. Oh, let's get in touch with Goldberg. Let's see if Bear can come on. Get the fuck out of here with this crap. You didn't even pretend to make an effort now.
Coming back because of you.
No, it's you and Curly and whatever.
You can't stay away, can you? You got no friends here. You can't stay away, can you?
I'm miserable. I've got no one. SD43, how you going, buddy? See, this is not a luxury channel now. Your biggest donors become your biggest trolls. CB, everyone else, they're just trolls. Luxury? You sold your BMW? You got no Rolex? You got no Patek?
I know. I'm glad I sold out. Tell you what, the way the figures. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
No, I'll tell you. You're suffering.
You know, I got my Google. Listen to me. The Google figures for this month is the worst in 7 years.
And it's been Curly's best. The guy doesn't take piss breaks. He doesn't take lunch breaks. That's the advantage of getting a stomach staple. You're not hungry. 12-hour streams, $4.5 grand a day, a week or whatever. And he doesn't care about the money. That's just
what do you reckon I can do? What do you reckon I can do now if I want to change careers, do something else?
Nothing. You got nothing. You got to wait till your father drops dead, probably kill your brother and sister, get all the inheritance.
Seriously,
you got nothing. No, you got no. Hey, this is all you've got now. I'm sorry, this is all you have. Can you get into selling watches? No, you tell customers to fuck off.
Oh, I don't want to sell watches. That's
can you become a consultant? Can you become a consultant? No. This is all you have. I'm sorry. And I could picture you doing it until you drop dead on the fucking stream. Actually, I have good odds on my death pool. You're having a heart attack on the fucking stream. 10-1. If you're on a Quinella, Archie and fucking Lux dying on the stream. 15-1. See, Lux, Archie, we still root for you. But we're just like a parent who's disappointed in a fucking kid. We look at that fucking kid. Because I wasted my fucking sperm on this fuck. He's become a disappointment. But we still root for you. Even Curly's sending fucking some super chats. Out of pity. He even said, he goes, I feel sorry for that fat fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The pity super chats.
We've got Terry Boston joining us. Hey, Terry.
Hey,
hello. How you doing?
Hey, I am fan-fucking-tastic, Terry.
Shut the fuck up. I want to flirt with Terry. Terry, how you going, buddy?
How you doing?
Mate, I just wish I...
You got the noise in the background. Terry, you got to cut it out.
Can I ask Mr. Nark a question? Okay. So
yes, I'm a good kisser.
I know that, but I know I've got a question, okay? So that means that you were a former, probably football jock player in high school or college, and
yes, something like that. Yes.
Okay, so that's obviously how you kept yourself in shape, right?
Obviously.
A sprinter and all that sort of thing,
yes,
you know.
100 meters.
Okay. Okay. So. Well, I'm Catholic as well. So think of it as
decathlete, you stupid.
Okay.
Decathlon.
Okay. So you can swim and do all. So you have spent the majority of 30 to 35 years looking after your health, right? You've invested in that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then that means that you probably you don't hardly drink or smoke or do any of those kinds of things. Okay. So then you are ahead of the game. You'll probably live to be 90. But here's the thing, though. Are you a vegan?
Now get the fuck out of here with your vegan crap. Let me tell you something, right? I want to live. If I start losing my faculties, if I can't walk up the stairs, if I can't get a hard on, I might as well fucking. You know what I'm going to do? This is where I hope Strider was still driving a train. I'd find out which train he was on. I'd get a big sign, hi, he's Snark, then jump in front of his fucking train. That way Strider can remember me forever. I don't want to live to 90 and fucking wear nappies like fucking Angelica is wearing now. I want to live. It's about quality of life. Look at Archie now.
What's wrong with Archie?
What do you mean, what's wrong with Archie? What does that mean?
What's wrong with him?
What's right with him?
Well, I mean, he's made it in life. Somehow we all have. But, I mean, look, here's the thing, okay? Anybody, can pass away at any time, I mean, but here's the thing to remember. What's most important is the kind of people and friends that you have in your family as well.
Are you having a go at Archie for not having any friends?
No, I like talking to Archie because he provides quality advice to people.
Quality? Well, get the fuck out of here with this crap, Terry.
Okay, well then let me ask you this. What would you possibly say about a person who wants to buy a 30-year-old Bentley or something like that?
A retard.
A retard? Why you say they're a retard?
30-year-old Bentley?
It could have been one of the most reliable years.
No, you want to go back. You go get a 60-year-old Bentley, vintage, not 30-year-old.
Exactly, but here's the thing. So,
what reporter's got a 30-year-old fucking Bentley?
Okay, but here's the thing, though. Then, they tell you not to buy cars because it's depreciating assets, so you might as well buy watches and other things, right?
Look, you got fucking people in the fucking chat. Look at Mike the Snake. He's got Rolexes. He doesn't go anywhere. Where's he going to go to flex those fucking watches?
Well, maybe he likes wearing them when he works on the cars or goes out to dinner or something.
Get the fuck out of here. Look, his mum's in a deathbed. He's there with fucking car catalogs.
Yes, but it's every...
Hey, Mum, what do you think about this Bentley? Should I buy this in blue or black?
Yes, but here's the thing, though, okay? But maybe it's every man's dream to have, even if it's only one Rolex, and that's all they can afford for 30 years. Well, maybe it's what they wish to have, if it's not about that.
Expat joining us now. Hey, Ozzy, how are you?
Good day, gentlemen.
Hello, Ozzy.
Tell me what's happening. I don't understand the timing. I started half an hour later than usual.
There's nothing to understand. There's nothing to understand, Arch. Hey, Ozzy, how you going, buddy? You good?
Yeah, doing well.
By the way, I've converted to... I'm a Muslim now.
That's
I'm a Muslim.
good.
I tried...
The thing is, I started half an hour...
One sec. I tried being a Jew. It didn't take. Okay,
that's enough. Okay. I had enough of that sort of talk. I started half an hour...
I told you, you got to get up. You got to start your stream at 8 a.m. to do the old schedule.
8 a.m. and it's floundering. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, if you just wanted to maintain the timing you had before, you need to get up at 8 a.m. You need to start streaming at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at worldtimebuddy.com. It'll show you like the time zones alike. It's good for setting up these kinds of things.
I think it's not helping at all. Maybe the show is just sinking. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Why is that man so angry?
Narc's just looking for a rise. Now, he has to keep going if you don't get angry.
I got to say, so now Terry's actually, before the show, he sent me a whole stack of eBay listings, okay? And I've got to be totally honest with you, Terry. There's nothing exciting about these watches. Let's have a look at some of these things you looked at, you mentioned to me. This is a 1601 36 mil. This is like a fucking 70s date just. You know what? It's missing the fucking bracelet because the bracelet has been worn to death. The bracelet's fallen apart and they've put it on a leather strap. I mean, this will never be valuable. Okay, they're asking.
What are they asking for?
They're asking fucking $5 for it, which is ridiculous.
I think this is no more than 2.5. If it's all real.
Exactly. If it's all real. So this is a 1601. So that's the non-quick set. It's got a good movement. That's got a good movement in it. But you know what, Terry, these are fucking never going to be collectible. People want, if you want a valuable 1601, it's got to be good condition with bracelet and box and papers. That's what you want. This is a nothing watch. I mean, seriously, what is it? What is it? You know, like it's really nothing special here, Terry.
Well, the dial's appealing though.
Terry, this is just boring as fuck.
How many
Terry,
of this dial?
I want to call a spade a spade. You sent me, there was another one on a bracelet. I think that bracelet is aftermarket, to be totally honest with you. Now this is another one you sent me, and the bracelet itself. What does it say in the description? It says 1970 to 79. Doesn't actually.
Here's the question: Why are you even interested in such a watch? Why is this interesting to you?
Well, because the first date just I had a 1570 movement in it. And I thought it was, you know, because I know, of course, they made improvements over the years, but I thought the territory time I owned the 1570 movement, it was actually decent.
I got to be honest with you. I think the bracelet on that other one may not be original. Okay. And this sort of watch, this has been spruiked up to, it's been spruiked up. It's not even vintage. This is just spruiked up to look like a new Rolex. It's not. This is fucking. This is never going to be that valuable, Terry. This is amateurs buy this stuff, and it's expensive. It's not cheap. This is really, really dear for rubbish, Terry. It's not. These are. And then you sent me one of 6694. I've owned a few 6694s. That's the Oyster, the Oyster manual wind. That's a redial, Terry.
Oh, is it? I didn't notice.
It's too good for what it is. It's just. I mean, it's a trendy color. It's just a redial. I mean, how much they want for it? Fuck me, Dad. They want $3.50 for this. I remember I used to sell these for $1,000 for the head, $2,000 on a bracelet. Man, these are fucking ridiculous. Okay, to be totally honest with you, I would just seriously, and that's from Italy. Fuck. You're going to get hit with duty. Italians fucker. I mean, seriously, you know what? Sometimes in life, you just got to save and pay the money. If you really want a Rolex, you pay and buy one that is a good piece. You don't buy garbage, okay?
I got to get this piece to 11. And when do you think they're going to give us a quick set date for this thing? What do you think?
For what? Sorry.
The GMT Master 2.
Well, it's to do with the mechanism. It's to do with the. Who's this guy here? I don't think they're going to do that. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just because they don't want to add a fourth position. Like, it's too much already. You know what I mean? Most people don't know how to set a watch, never mind a GMT, never mind a GMT that also includes a quick set date.
I have an interest in the one that has the two-tone bracelet and the gold bezel, along with the champagne dial. You know, the one that I think is like the original. But I mean, the one I was looking at, though, I probably would be able to buy it by Christmas. But it would be, I think they were asking 6,700 for it, but it had factory certification of being.
Danny sends it up here. Non-quick set is a pain in the ass to set. No bracelet and refinished dial. So overpriced. There you go. That's what Surdy Danny is saying.
Surdy Danny's into his vintage. Well, whatever 1601 is.
Well, yeah, I mean, that you're right, it is. But I mean, I was looking at a few that was made around 98 or so to 2001. But with the newer movement, but the date just though with the champagne dial, I thought that was the better looking one. The two-tone. I think that's like the more iconic. Of course, it would have the oyster flip lock clasp.
Hey Archie, Explorer 2.
Yes.
A few idiots out there have predicted that the Explorer 2 will maybe come out for smaller size, 40mm. What do you think about the modern 42mm versus the 16570? Assuming, let's say, 16570, you get like fully modern, you know, proper clasp and bracelet and everything.
I think they like to keep different size variations to keep the range different sizes.
Yeah.
Like you look at it, they got the Sea Dweller that's 43mm. You got the Sub is 41mm. You've got the GMTs are 40. The Daytona's 40. I think they like a variety. So it's very unlikely they're going to. I can't see them bringing out a smaller Explorer 2 because they cover their bases. You understand?
Yeah. Now, that makes sense to me. But what do you actually think about the two watches? Like, as in 40mm versus 42.
You know what?
You've had both.
I used to really. I love both of them. I think if I was collecting watches now, I don't like to follow. I actually like 5-digit a lot. I think early 2000s 5-digit would be the sweet spot. Okay. I would love to have as a collection. I'll tell you what I'd love to have as a collection. I don't want two-tone. Okay, because I'd like to be just low key. I'd like a no date sub, like a 14060.
Nice.
I would like an Explorer 2 16570, 40mm. I'd like a Speedy. I think a Speedy is your chronograph answer there. And you know what? I got to be totally honest with you. Maybe throw in a Pepsi or a Coke GMT. That's it.
Well,
5-digit.
Is there really a difference between the 6-digit Explorer 2 and a 5-digit Explorer 2 from the perspective? I mean, obviously, they're different watches. You know, they expanded the case, but it's not really night and day difference. It's not like 6-digit sub versus 5-digit sub, right?
Look, I would say they're both. I like both of them, right?
Yeah.
In recent times, I've come back to the 40mm. I've come back to it and thought, you know what? This actually was a very cool watch. I have come back to that. Okay. I think the 40mm is a great watch.
But you wouldn't pick it over the 42, or would you just say you have both?
It depends which track you wanted to. You could go if you were a person who said, I'm going to do 5 digits, you want to be classic because it's not vintage, it's classic, right?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a lovely collection to have. Otherwise, if you wanted a more modern collection, you go for the more modern example, the 42. But hey, you got to decide which way you want to swing the cat. I actually I've got a lot of respect now for 5 digit. I do like 5 digit.
Would you pick a 5 digit Explorer 2 over the? Go ahead.
The sweet spot would be the 5 digit with the holes case, but solid end links. You know what I mean? I think that's the perfect.
Classic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question is how about is it possible to possibly find a 36mm Datejust two-tone that you would suggest in the price range of 6,000 to 6,500?
Look, I think if you're going to buy a Datejust, I'd want to be getting a sapphire crystal, like a 16233 or a 16234. I wouldn't want to go older unless it's really nice example.
Okay. And
Phoenician Cedar, $5. AC3 show Aussie my Explorer 2. I'm just downloading it now. It's actually a really nice Explorer 2. This is a lovely.
This should be interesting.
It's just a lovely, clean example. This is a Swiss style, so that means it'd probably be early. That'd be holes case 2000. Yeah, doesn't have the solid end links, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Let me just see if I can get this on the screen for you guys. Here we go.
Do you like the Datejust, Archie?
Here we go. We got Narc on here. What is Narc?
Hey, Ozzy, I want to ask you something, right? What do you think about this? Share screen. What's going on with this guy's eyebrows? Terry, maybe you can help me here.
I'm here.
Share screen.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Healthcare for illegal.
I don't know. Is this AI? Is this AI?
No, it's not AI.
No way.
Immigrants. Democrats are now attempting.
Oh, I got to see some recent videos because it's funny. It's funny. He deserves it. Have you seen what he's been saying? He's a complete nut job.
Have you seen his sister's feet?
I've seen her milkers, but
oh
He
yeah,
kind of looks like an American actor, Eugene Levy.
you are right. They are getting. I think that video is actually AI, but
It's not
his
fucking
videos,
AI.
like,
No,
but his videos
AI.
today, they're very thick. They are very thick now.
His eyebrows are getting out of control. Did he go to Turkey?
Somehow,
get his
some
eyebrows
way.
done? Seriously, did he go to Turkey? Instead of getting his hair done or his beard, he got his eyebrows done.
Yeah, somehow, some way, they've gotten much bigger.
Seriously, he should. Ben's,
His facial hair maxing right now because he's also got a mustache and beard in this shot that I'm looking at.
Seriously, he should learn from Curly and Pivot. He should course correct, because he's done. You know what he said? There's no Mossad agents in fucking United States.
I know. He said a lot of completely unhinged stuff.
Got some good watch talk here. Let's steer back.
What do you mean good watch talk? What does that mean? What's
what we
going
do
to watch for?
What do you think of this Explorer? Would that guy wear that?
Nah.
Beautiful.
What do you need to watch for? Seriously, what do you need to watch for?
Hey,
so
mate.
I can mog on poor people.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I wear the bluesy.
Well, come on, Mark. You know this. You could answer the question.
Yeah, I think to be honest with you, look at that. How could you not love that? That's beautiful.
Yes,
can you give my camera full screen? Hey, Narc, because I mean, who's not going to feel inadequate? Come on. This is perfect,
Mr. Narc, isn't
perfect
that the watch
finance
you have?
mog.
Mr. Narc, isn't that the watch you have too? The white dial Explorer 2?
I didn't know Narc had a watch.
Wait, is HR on the same panel as me? What did I say, HR? You needy prick. I said start withholding. And I said, don't be on the same panel as me.
Sorry, can I just ask a quick question? You're talking about buying a Pepsi. Don't you work in a shop? What are you going to do? Put it on finance? Put it on Klarna? Put it on credit? What are you going to do?
Don't steal my shine, HR. We agree. On the same
Yeah,
time,
maybe.
at the same time.
What are you going to do, Terry? Are you going to finance it? Put it on credit? Are you going to slow pay? What are you going to do?
No.
What are you going to do, Terry?
I'm going to save the money personally and buy
Yeah,
it.
he's going to pay. He's going to get a loan at 35%.
That's very smart.
35% interest.
Working out, Terry. Maybe you should buy real estate.
I was talking to someone the other day, and
Actually, I'm going to do that in the future.
Look, we got Goldberg's joining us. Thank you.
Oh,
Hello,
fuck,
Mr.
not
Goldberg.
Goldberg. Fuck.
Gentlemen, happy to
So,
see you. Happy to see
G'day,
you.
Goldberg. Hey, Goldberg, check this out. Imagine for yourself, you had like $50,000 or $100,000 in credit card debt. You basically got nothing. You just got debt.
Yeah.
Wouldn't life be easy in that circumstance? Because your best financial decision
Bankruptcy
gives you effectively an opportunity cost return of 16 to 22% guaranteed, tax free.
I'm sorry.
Wouldn't life be that easy?
I'm not with you. You have negative net worth to the tune of 100,000.
Yeah, imagine yourself in that situation. Wouldn't life actually be much easier? You wouldn't have to worry about, oh, do I need tips? Do I need box? Do I need money market funds? Do I need S&P 500?
Listen, dummy. Those are nice problems to fucking have. I'd be worried about where am I going to sleep.
No, but you may have trouble paying the rent, but
so much trouble worrying. What am I going to do with my millions invested? Oh my god!
Yeah, your financial problems are very, very simple. You pay down the fucking credit card. It's that fucking simple.
Let me tell you how to make this simple. Here's how you can be wealthy and simplistic at the same
You're
time.
a little bit quiet, Marky. Your thing's a little bit down.
I don't know
Is
why.
he?
Let me.
He's fine, isn't he?
Find my mic and put it up.
Yeah, that's better now.
All right. Look, here's what I do. I have a trusted guy. He makes all those decisions. He reports to me constantly, and I don't have to worry about it. I got a guy. You're talking about third world problems. You know, there are people who have food insecurity. Like, that's a problem, okay? Having too much money, it's not a problem. Come on.
No, I don't think people understand the weight and the burden of having to.
I see. I understand now. You're being sarcastic, just as you were yesterday, because we know you have a deep love for Israel and Israeli politics. I get it. It's sarcasm. I understand now. I see.
No, my viewpoints have nothing to do with Israel and everything to do with America.
I see and I understand. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, no, you're right. Bankruptcy is liberating. I'm sure it would free you from. Why don't you?
Could you imagine?
No.
No. So I had an au pair.
Yeah.
Right. Can you believe credit card companies are giving au pairs credit cards?
Of course.
They do not even have the ability to work for more than the stipend that the visa says that they're in the country for.
How much?
And
how much
they have no ability.
What limits do they give? What limit?
200 a week. It's not a lot of cash.
How much did they? What? I don't get it.
I mean, they give credit cards.
Well, you asked a question. I answered it. What's not to get?
They give credit cards to.
We got
freshmen
Bateman
in
joining
college.
us. Hey, what makes you join the show today, Bateman?
G'day, I'm just letting you know you're missing out 1 million super chats from Madmen. All right, have a good show.
Oh, okay. So they get about $10,000 for the entire year.
What a bottom.
And these credit card companies will give them a $10,000 credit line. And they do not even have the ability to get another job because they're not allowed to do that on that visa. They don't even have the ability to stay in the country. And yet they will
What limit did they get? What limit? I don't understand. What limit did they get? 5,000? 10,000? What limit on the card did they get?
I think total credit, 10,000.
That's quite
now-
a bit, you know. That's quite a bit, Cuzzy.
What
Yeah.
happened then?
Well, it's 100% of their potential US earnings. 100%.
These
What did they
bastards
do?
are.
Did your au pairs take it or not take it? What did they do?
Oh, the second one absolutely took it and went to Disneyland and Hawaii and spent $10,000 on those trips. And like, if I was in her boots, I would do the same thing and then go back to my home country and those companies can fuck off.
What's the interest rate on these cards?
Oh, probably 29%.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because you don't have to pay it off. You're not even going to be in the country anymore.
Look, it's stupid. They'll get burned
But
enough
that
times. They'll
creates
switch
trouble when you come back again, doesn't it? Don't you see that? I wouldn't want to do that. Would you want to do that?
How much trouble?
Your credit record. Does your credit record follow your Visa? I don't know.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure credit records basically reset after a good amount of time.
Like 7 years it is.
Yeah. So I mean that's a credit card company problem. You give credit to someone who has no ability to earn more and no ability to get another job, no ability to even stay in the country. I couldn't believe it. It was thoroughly stupid.
So Chesterfield.
What country were they from?
Brazil.
Did they have a Brazilian?
Don't know.
So
that's the right answer.
That's not an employer knowledge based question.
Hey, listen. I thought I would get you on that one. I tried.
Tell me this. So they basically how did they get these? They came to your house, applied for a credit card. What brand of credit card?
No, as soon as they're in the country and like USPS knows that they're at the address, they just start flooding the mailbox with all sorts of credit cards.
Surely you've got offers as well, haven't you, over time?
Oh yeah. I have to throw them all out. You know, I have pseudonyms as well. I've used like fake names at different establishments and stuff like that, just because I don't want to give computers my name. And my fake names have credit scores.
Do you use Bibi Ashkenazi very often, or is that just once in a while?
Yeah. No, it's wild what they do in there in America. No, they want to give credit cards to everything that has a pulse.
You know what? In reality, the super wealthy don't even need a credit score. You don't need a credit score. The only reason you need credit is you want to borrow money. I have a great credit score and I don't need it.
No, they have the black card.
Yeah, but the black card you have to pay. It's a very high annual fee, and you have to be invited, and it's stupid. Why? What do you get for that? Like nothing good.
I think the annual fee is in the order of $20,000.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
What annual fee? So what annual fee?
For a black card.
That's American Express.
But they also give you some complimentary flights and that. That's how they.
Oh, come on! Like
not much.
No. Unless you're actually using it, you're not going to get points. You don't get points just for spending $20,000 on that.
Archie, you had a good experience with American Express, if I recall correctly.
We got a super chat here. Madman, $2. Can this panel see my super chat?
Yes. Yes, thank you.
We can.
Did we miss one? Let us know if we missed
one. We might have missed one. I mean, Bateman came in for a reason. He's doing you a favor there.
Yeah. We got Madman. $5. Are we getting so many super chats? We're missing them now. Fuck me.
No, we don't want to miss a single one. We don't want to miss a single one.
We've got one here from Madman, $10. $10. You know that dwelling on the future causes anxiety. Dwelling on the past causes depression. You only have the present. So please tell Terry it's gotta hurt, fuckface.
So Chesterfield, I have a question, please. So there is a place called OMI Jewelry, and I'm looking at one right now. It box and papers, priced at $5,400. It's a 36 mil 1603 silver dial engine turned bezel, stainless steel.
1601, that's non-quick set. That's an old 70s watch. Too old, man.
And it's on a strap, and it's $5,000, and it's on eBay, and you sent it to me, and it sucks.
No, not this one. No, this is actually a credit. This is a different. They're in America. They sell it's called OMI Jewelry, and they sell all these pre-owned models and all that. This is this one they've actually put a.
Terry, I've got to say this to you, man.
Yeah, tell him.
You've got to
you've got to
just pay up, stump up. You know what would be nice would be to get a Thunderbird, a 36 mil Thunder, something like. Don't
Those
get
are cool.
Old. Look, from what I can see here, that supplier just does aftermarket dials, new bezel, aftermarket. It's just, you know what I mean. Look, I know what they're doing. You know, it's boring, Terry. Just honestly, there's no free lunches in the world there, okay? There is no
Yeah.
free lunch. Okay.
I know
Now, real
that.
quick, Archibald, did you get this one for $10 from Madman?
$10. Madman. Yep. We'll do it again. Vitamin C is for closers, Paul. What do you think of that, Paul? Not only is HR a non-profitable department, the bastards are always at you. What do you think of that, Paul? No value. Add at all. And by the way, look at that beautiful avatar.
Well, I'm back now to make. I'm back
Daytona.
here.
I fucking missed that. I wish that is a dream Rolex. Let me say
You can still get those.
They're expensive, but
I know they're like 30 years.
caught up.
But honestly, though, let me ask you this: would you rather be on the waiting list for 2 years to get a new one, or would you rather have that one when it's already available?
There's no real waiting
that one's
list.
fucking old.
You can't get a racing dial new. There's
Terry,
no racing
it's
dials
old.
in the catalog.
You're talking about this watch. Terry's talking about his date. Just Terry, you just got to stump up and get a more. Personally, for you, I'd get a sapphire crystal quick set. That's what you got to buy, man. You got to put some money in. There's no cheap. There's no shortcuts. Okay.
I was talking about your Daytona, sir.
Oh, that's a beautiful Daytona. That's fucking gorgeous. Expensive. They're expensive. I got to be honest with you, Terry. I just prefer low, under the radar steel. I don't want flashy anymore. I'm trying to just
Steel.
Look at that. Steel's beautiful.
Steel and aluminum. Tudor tampon.
But I gotta tell you,
we never seen aluminum watches. Like we just never see
soft.
it.
Remember Bulgari had it. Bulgari had aluminum watches in the early
they did
2000s.
True.
And they
But a lot of stuff is made of aluminum. Literally airplanes, any precision parts.
Yes, but
not
you
a
want a
good
flexible
metal,
airplane wing. You do want a flexible airplane wing. You don't want a flexible watch. Terry, I'm just
Well, there are other materials.
Background noise is better. Then come back in.
I think scandium is a nice lightweight.
Titanium.
Metal.
Titanium is better.
You know what? I honestly, Marky Goldberg, this you must admit, that's a beautiful 40 mil. See, if you're going to go vintage, this is what you go for. You don't go for fucking 1970. It's so old.
You know what? That watch
Haggis.
was when you were spruiking that watch, Archie. It was a great deal, great bargain. Because of you, I bought one and it was $3,500. And you know what? They're 10,000 now.
Yeah.
11. You did that.
Well, I mean, but the only two models I like, because I want a 36 mil would be an Explorer 1 or another Datejust.
Explorer 1 would be a fantastic choice. Fantastic choice.
The reason why I like the Datejust is because it's like the one that you can wear with anything.
It's more versatile. It's more versatile.
Yeah, a sport coat, a suit.
Yeah.
A nice Oxford shirt, even a tuxedo in some cases, as long as it's looks right, as long as it's not blue. I mean, it's like, and especially the two-tone, I think, is like the most, subsequential one that looks the best,
How big is your wrist, Terry? How big is your wrist?
Mine's not as big as yours. I have small wrists, and
I gotta say,
that's why, because I had the.
This is such a beautiful watch, Marky Goldberg. I gotta tell you, this is such a beautiful watch.
Tis.
I could easily go this way. You know
what though? That watch is snugging up in price to the 42 millimeter first generation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's getting close to, so for the extra couple grand, 1,000, 1,500, I'd rather have the new one.
It depends what you like. Some people like the vintage aesthetic, but hey, I get it.
Listen, Terry.
Yes, sir.
You are a man of taste, so
yes.
I do think a two-tone Datejust would be 36 mil would behoove you, because it could be a one and done for you. But depending on the size of your wrist, you might look at saving some money on a 34 millimeter two-tone Date, not Datejust, but Date, which looks identical, but it's 34 millimeters. And in two-tone Jubilee, and two-tone Jubilee, they actually have wrist presence because of all that Jubilee gold.
You know something? I loved the Air King I had because I traded the date just for the 35, 34, something like that, 14,000 Air King. 3130 movement, kept great time, never a flaw. Only problem was, I did hear a couple of people say in some of the forums and all that about that movement that it could lead to it having magnetization problems.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if you, well, that is true of all watches of the era, but to demagnetize them takes about 3 minutes with a $20 demagnetizer that you can buy on eBay. Super easy. Super easy.
Does it get better than this? This is the only watch needed, right?
Now, hold on. Let's have a
Just
look.
done. Just finished. Like,
that's
Yeah,
Magnum
we need to
PI's
collect
watch.
watches. Is this good?
Very nice.
That's Magnum
just do
PI's
this.
watch.
Yes, but only
Yeah.
starting with season 3.
Yeah.
Before that, he wore a C quartz. You know, I like that, and expat, I like it. I have one, and I feel like I should like it more than I do, and I don't know why.
You own a number of Daytonas as well, don't you?
Me, just one, but I have 3 GMTs, and I think I like my root beer better than that. I don't know why.
I've got 3 Daytonas in the family.
Yeah, you're Daytona rich.
Trying to get a
I'm
4.
GMT rich. You're richer than me because Daytona rich is richer than GMT rich.
You know, Paul Newman only had one watch. The one
The Steve
Daytona that
McQueen?
went for like
He
Paul
gave
Newman
that
only
away
had the
to
one.
his daughter's boyfriend. He gave it
Yeah.
away as well.
Yeah,
It's amazing,
and I think
isn't
it
it?
went at auction.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like it was over $1 million. I think it'd be really ironic if Paul Newman wore a Steve McQueen.
Well, Stevie, he had a Submariner at some point, didn't he? In one of those movies,
Well,
he
they
had a
named that
Submariner.
Explorer after Steve McQueen, but he didn't. I don't know why. I'm not sure why they did that because they didn't wear them. Archie, if you're going to floss during the stream, please don't sniff them, because that's yeah. Just don't sniff them.
I gotta tell you,
the
Mike,
film,
I gotta
The
tell
Mechanic?
you seriously. Yes, The Mechanic. I love that movie.
Charlie Bronson had one. He had a Submariner. I actually got to see that when there was a man at the flea market when I was in Virginia. He actually had one, the black dial, everything. I said, how long have you had that? He said, I got this watch in the early 80s. I'm the original owner. I've had it serviced 4 times. I take it to a trusted dealer. He said it has never missed a second. So, cool watch. He said he could sell it today for 14. So.
Nice.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know. I think people who have small wrists, you know, like really small, like 6 inches and under, you could wear a 34 millimeter date and they're a great bargain because nobody wants them.
No. Do you think the trend will change, Mark?
Nope. You know why?
Tell me.
Hormones in the chicken have made our wrists bigger.
Well, another aspect is that a lot of people's watches that they actually do get before they get, luxury piece, those watches tend to be very big, whether it's an Apple Watch or a G-Shock. They're all very, very, very big.
You know, interesting point you bring up about coffees for closers, kind of quote thing. Did you know that in that film, surprisingly, Alec Baldwin did wear a president?
A Prezi.
Yeah, because he put it on the guy's desk who was sitting there.
Why would that be surprising?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be because, I mean, the man, he loves to wear Xena suits. But the thing is, though, because Alec Baldwin's the kind, he always sort of like shows his presence. But anyways, though, of course, he doesn't like Donald Trump. But because that's because his brother got fired on the show, The Apprentice. But here's the thing. So in the movie, which was, he said, because he told the guy, he said, you see that watch? That watch costs more than your car.
That's Glengarry. Ross.
Yeah. But what?
Ross Glengarry.
Ross Rachel.
Glenn Ross. But what's
Yeah,
your
that's
point? I
right,
mean,
yeah.
he had to have such a watch. I mean, what
Well,
could he have done
sure. I mean,
otherwise?
he could have wore a Patek Philippe or an IWC, you know, but he chose the Rolex, which I'm sure he owns probably 20 of them or more. Like, you know, John
No
Travolta.
one,
He,
no one would assume that would cost more than a car.
well, it would have back then because that movie was made what in 1990 or 91 or whatever. So it would have back then. I mean, as you know, like of
No,
cars
but
in America.
no one looks at a Patek even today and says, "Oh, that's definitely a watch that costs a lot of money."
Now,
No, it looks
Aussie
like a
Expat,
bloody truck stop watch.
I have a question for Aussie Expat. Have you never
Yeah.
been tempted to buy a president, a day date, in white? Or...
I did as sort of a goof when when GameStop was like going crazy, and I said, "Look, if this trade nets me more than 50K, I'll get a Rollie, get a day date, just as a trophy for that trade." But in general, no, I don't like the watch. It's not really for me.
It's a little.
I do love the ombre dials.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a watch which is entirely dependent upon its dial, you know, and
yeah,
a lot like the Datejust, really, if you go there. But I have these.
Sorry, I got to jump. I got to pick up my son.
All right,
I'll come back later.
Bye, Aussie.
I don't know. I think that Archie, you could talk me into just being happy with a gold sub. That I don't need like a gold day date as well, because but I just wonder would I wear it? Would I wear it? Would I wear it more? Like,
Marky, I got to be totally honest with you.
In the back of my head,
the gold sub. I've owned a few of these pieces. I haven't owned a 40 mil, but I've owned a couple 36 mil.
Yes.
Day dates.
Yes.
And I've got to tell you, the gold sub is a much better piece. Okay.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I would rather. So you got a choice. You can have a day and a date. Well, the date is very useful. True. But the day, who the fuck? Everyone knows what day it is. I mean, you know.
You know what? Actually, I tend to lose track because I work 7 days a week, basically, in my job, or not hard, but I do. So what I do is I take my bezel and I set it on a particular index in order to indicate what day of the week it is. Now you can go Sunday, Monday. I like to go Monday, through Sunday. So whenever I get confused,
I think with a beautiful gold watch. There's nothing better. I just think the gold sub, the blue combination, the bracelet's thinner on the date than on the
and the watch is thinner.
It's got that beautiful the clasp is so amazing, man. I tell you now.
Well, that's true. I don't think you get micro adjustments on a day date, do you?
No.
You know what's awkward is that most Lamborghini drivers were an Audemars, but most Rolls and Ferrari owners either buy Tudor or Rolex.
How do you know this? Tell me. I want to know, where did you verify?
Cite your sources.
Because isn't it rather obvious? They would name an Audemars, the Audemars offshore.
It's not obvious. It's not obvious. How many Lamborghini drivers have you exactly known? Because I'm going to call you out on this.
Call Tan. Okay. Get him on the horn right now.
I've met 3 of them in my life. And the thing of it is, not one of them wore a Rolex in public. They all were Audemars or Patek, but
the
never
only one we
Rolex.
know is Tan, and he wears a variety of things, including Rolex.
Yes. But see, so I don't know if automobile, I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but if automobile is tied with your watch that you wear. I know that when I used to sell Mercedes, mostly all of them either wore Omega or Tudor.
But look at Aussie Expat, who owns this shit box of a Sierra with like 100,000, 200,000 miles on it. It's 17 years old, and he's got like 30 Rolexes in a tackle box.
Because that's what he wants. He wants.
But you said the car indicates the watch, but in that case, it doesn't.
Well, but do you think it does?
Well, I just gave you an example that proves it doesn't.
Okay, so then, but usually most people who drive a Bentley wear a Rolex.
I drove a Ford Explorer with a bunch of Rolexes on my wrist.
Well.
And a lot of people who drive fucking expensive cars are upside down negative equity, and they're wearing, like an Apple Watch because they can't afford to buy a Rolex unless they buy it on time payments, the way they bought their car.
Well, yeah, but now what? Like, are you? Is
I've
imagine
just
Tag
cleared
Boy
everybody who's been banned. You can now super chat. Have a super chat, and please don't be an absolute cunt, or else you'll get banned.
Who did you unban? Who was even
banned a lot because I couldn't work out. I just thought, oh, I'll unban them.
undo it? Select all. Super chat.
Yeah.
William Gaudrian. Super chat.
Super chat, super chat, super chat. We got a super chat here. William Gaudrian, €2. New Day date is the best, but not a gold sub. Thank you.
Yeah, the new ones are nice. I wore Bruce Williams, and it is very, very nice. But it kind of melts into the wrist in a way that the gold sub leaps out to the eye. I don't know.
I've never owned an American car, so I don't know what that's like. So I've never owned an American vehicle, so I don't know what that. I mean, I don't know what that's like. I mean, because I mean, being from Europe, you know, we have Fiat over there and Peugeot and all that, and you know, the old Rovers, which were very reliable at one point. You know, not Range Rover, but the company that founded Range Rover and all that. So, I mean, you know,
BMW sold them for $1. They would. You know, I love those Rovers they had at the end, the P7, the 75, and that they were cool.
Yeah.
But their customers died off. They were Marky, they were like the Cadillac Fleetwood customers. They all died. Eventually, those people all died. You understand? You know, those Fleetwoods, I love those big chunky monkey Cadillacs.
I didn't have a Fleetwood, but I did have a Sedan DeVille. And this was in the 80s, late 80s. And,
that's with the wheel on the back, the trunk.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't have the wheel on the back.
But it had that weird trunk as well.
No, that's not the vehicle. If I remember correctly, what you're talking about, I think, is the Brougham. I don't know. Or maybe the year I had it had just like a normal.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
I'll have to look. But I thought it was a Seville.
Did you like Cadillac?
It was a monster. Well, I kind of thought, you know, here was the problem with it. That was in the days when it had that Cadillac symbol like screwed into the, you know, like the flying, you know, like the Jaguar and the Rolls Royce and the Mercedes. But I went through like 7, 8 of them because people keep snapping them off and steal them. And that effing car leaked oil from the day I got it to the day I traded it in less than a year later, and the dealer couldn't fix it. It was
you know, the one car I do fancy over any car in the world, I think it's the most beautiful. Mm-hmm. If I ever became a billionaire, because there's only way you could probably afford to maintain it, would be the car from the original Italian Job film with Michael Caine in it, the Lamborghini Miura, which was at the beginning of the film. In my opinion, that is absolutely the most beautiful car in the world. But they're so expensive.
Yes. Yes, and quite
that
a beautiful
Italian red, you know. Yeah. That, you know, because you see a car like that today, if you manage to find one. I actually seen them before in Paris, and a few of them. But they're very rare because they don't make that many of them. You know, like certain model Ferraris from that era and all that. And I tell you what, that has got to be what still to this day, in my opinion. You know, when Ferruccio or Lamborghini decided to make that car, design it and all that, I think literally that is one of the coolest looking GT cars in the world, the Miura.
Now, you know, Terry, you know what I've had to stop myself from looking at more closely? The Jaguar F-Pace.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Which I really
that's a lovely looking car, that's lovely.
Like, it's supposed to be one of those super unreliable, like, you better lease it and you know, turn it in on the day that the lease runs out.
The problem is with Jag, they used to be reliable. However, over the years, what has happened is they were bought and sold.
Let me say this to you. So those the F-Pace, they use a series of engines. They're called the Ingenium. That's the engine they use in Range Rover, Land Rover, Jaguar.
Is that good or bad?
They're considered some of the most unreliable engines ever fucking made. Okay, there's a 2-liter 4-cylinder, there's a 3-liter hybrid, and a plug-in hybrid, and there's a V8. They're considered some of the most fucking horrible. They're not bad when they're new, but they They're not like a BMW. Like everyone criticizes BMW, but the reality is,
well, BMW will get through its first 3 years, no problem.
Archie, I got a question. Go ahead.
But
sorry.
even BMW, I'll be honest with you, Marky.
Right, first 5 years.
None of this stuff is really made to last that long. You know what I mean? Like,
you need a Sienna. You need a Toyota Sienna. But anyway, go ahead.
Toyotas are boring now. Sorry. I mean, I don't like my Camry that much to like, it doesn't give me a fling of joy when I drive it because I think it's just boring.
I thought you were renting a car.
We are renting a car, but though the Camry's still in the UK. But I don't here's the thing, okay? It's not like the kind of car. I mean, it's a commuter car. Is all it is, And it's a fleet car. They use them for fleet. They're fleet cars. But here's the thing. So, anyways, you had that gorgeous young man on the broadcast, like I think about 6 months ago or so, and I'm talking about the black hair, I think it was only like 24. Well, you know what I'm talking about. And so he sold the Mercedes and all. He sold other luxury vehicles and used cars.
Drew Peacock.
Yeah. Okay. He was redoing he was ripped and everything. He was redoing a Ferrari 456.
I love that avatar, Mrs. Wilkinson. I really do.
Mrs. Wilkinson, £2. AC3, why is Lux intimidated by seniors over 70? I must admit, he just look. The thing with Lux is, and me, we keep doing this job. Everybody's at you. Sometimes we just don't get the in jokes. We don't get and Aussie expat joined us again. Hello, Aussie. How are you?
Hello.
Doing well.
What are you doing in the backyard now? Tell me what you're doing.
Waiting for the heat wave. It's going to be like 38, 39 on Friday.
It snowed here today.
What drink is that? That's a Coke. No, what is it?
No
Diet
caffeine.
Coke. Caffeine. Oh,
no, nothing. It's just water, basically.
I'm having a bottle of wine.
Water. Be careful, Terry. I can easily have a bottle of wine a day before you know it, you're an alcoholic.
Well, I used to drink heavily. I used to drink a lot of gin and scotch, but I gave it up. So like more like wine and beer now.
I don't like scotch. If you've ever had scotch coming out of your nose, that's how
yes, I know.
Never want it again. But gin, I am a fanatic. I do.
But I think a bottle of wine a day, you would be solidly an alcoholic. Like there's no real question about that. A bottle.
It is. It's a lot.
Which is kind of ironic because you don't actually want to keep a bottle of wine around for very long. They should probably do half-size bottles of wines more often.
You know what? Weirdly, the half-size bottle of wine is the same price as the full-size. It's stupid.
Yes, because it's packaging. I got to tell you, Aussie expat, tell me this, okay?
I love it.
You're in retirement mode. You're not going to buy a house. You're not going to buy a sports car. You're just going to be a miserable cunt with $10 million invested. Fair enough. That's okay. That's okay.
Well, I mean, I'll get what will make my life better. Is really the answer there. It's like a car that can drive over the potholes better is better.
I can't tell you the fantasy. You got to work out your own fantasy.
Yeah. Look, other people's spending is not meant to make sense to you. You know what I mean? If someone can read you like a book, then you're probably not doing something right. You know what I mean? You're doing sort of the obvious basic bitch stuff. You know what I mean? You haven't really found what you like. If anyone else could say, oh yeah, I understand why they got that. They got everything mid. So mid-level house, middle-level watch, mid-level car, mid-level lifestyle, everything mid. It's like, okay, that's extremely uninteresting. You know what I mean? And likewise, everything has to be high end.
I mean, here's a funny thing. Home ownership is supposed to build wealth. But if you have wealth without home ownership, then what you get from renting is flexibility, and you can afford it. So why not? You want to know what a weird goal of mine is? I'll have to do it in the next life. So that's not going to happen. A weird goal of mine. This would be like a lifetime achievement. Would be to own no property, but just fucking live in hotels. I love room service.
Actually,
I plan on doing that.
there are people in England who have eccentric who have done that. They have lived at some of these hotels, like the Dorchester. These incredible.
Oh yeah.
Well, perhaps more sustainable is just doing the perpetual cruise. So that's the plan for my wife and I
There's
for
a
our
number
70s.
of people doing that. I love that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I watch those people. And you're not talking about buying into the condo cruise ship. You're talking about just booking cruise after cruise. And before long, you're stacking up free points and you're getting free cruises after a while.
Yeah. And there's also a lot of retired Americans who do the, you know, the RV thing, RV life.
Ugh.
And, you know, I don't necessarily entice that, but I understand what they're doing. You know what I mean?
The problem with that is having had a 32-foot RV, there's an awful lot of systems in there. Most of them are made out of plastic tubing, and there's an awful lot that can go wrong.
Yes.
So it's a lot of maintenance that you don't really count on. But listen, I had dog training clients that were so wealthy they lived in the Four Seasons Hotel downtown Chicago. Like lived in the Four Seasons.
Can you have dogs there at the Four Seasons?
Well, they could. And I'll tell you what, when she said, I want you to come here, I'm not going out by you. It's like Iowa. I'm not going out, to the suburbs. I said, fine, I can calculate you out a ridiculous price for me to come there. But I know that area. I used to live a couple blocks away. There's no parking. She started laughing. She said, the valet will take your car and the concierge will see you right to my door. Don't worry about a thing. Like, I'll just tell them to expect you. And so it was. It was very, very easy, very luxurious. Hello, sir. Thank you for coming, sir.
Yeah. But she's being very smart instead of trying to maintain her own.
Archie?
Yeah,
go ahead.
I don't know if I really want a valet to park my car.
I don't remember.
It depends what your options are.
It was fine. I don't
Yeah.
My Camry has a valet mode. You have to insert a 4-digit PIN to lock the infotainment system.
Yeah, they all have.
It has a valet mode.
Yeah.
But no, what I was saying though about the Ferrari is that the handsome young bloke you had on. No, okay. So he was redoing the 456.
Calm down.
He was fixing it and everything. Right.
So let me say, Aussie expat. Seriously, your problems have gone. You've retired now. What? Let me ask you this. Okay, so if you don't have any property, you have no property in. I take it you possibly have some shares, stocks that own property.
I mean, S&P 500. I mean, it's not. It's not a real estate thing.
So your investments would be in crypto and in share market stocks.
Yep, 100%. Yeah.
50-50 crypto and
No. That would be really bull. It'll be there eventually, but no, nowhere near that.
Here we go. Big Mish, $2. Can we get a house tour before the bank repossesses it?
Yeah, but whose house? Are you talking about Archie's or
whose house
or about mine or expats?
Blah blah.
I don't have a mortgage. Expat rents. The only one who owns with a mortgage is Archie. So Archie, we need a house tour.
I don't know if I want to do a house tour anymore.
I don't blame you.
It's no longer available. That option is that ship has sailed.
All right.
Sailed.
Yeah. But that lady you were speaking to is very smart. I mean, she could obviously spend money on buying a mansion and maintaining house staff and so on and so forth, and her life would not be better.
Listen, you want to know what their profession was?
Sure.
She and the husband owned a hedge fund. I mean, they owned the fund. So
nice.
And actually, I've had 2 clients who owned hedge funds. The other one, she did have a house, and she was a billionaire.
You know, I'll tell you a great movie, The Object of Desire, The Object of Beauty. There was a great movie about a people. I'll tell you what it's called. If you want to know how you're talking about, there's a movie called The Object of Beauty. It stars John Malkovich and Andy McDowell. It was 1991, and it's a story of this couple. Let me just get rid of Dubsy. What the fuck do you want? What do you want?
I knew a man. You know, Arch, I knew a man once. He had that many houses. He had that many rooms in his house. He slept in the garage. Do you know who it was?
Okay, we're just gonna ban him. He's gone. Yeah, I don't really want you on, Dubsy. I asked you to do something for me on my dungeon. You couldn't be fucked. Well, fuck you. I'm not here to help you. The object of beauty. There's a great scene in it. Okay, let me tell you this. So this is a couple who live in this English hotel. He's paying the restaurant bill. He goes, please, God. He gives him his American Express. Please let it go through. Please. He's run into hard times. And he also sells his Cartier shop to a secondhand watch dealer. He gets fleeced. You'd love the movie, The Object of Beauty. Okay.
Interesting. There was a physicist, very, very successful physicist, who retired from the academia and physics game, I think in his mid to late 40s, and went on to do finance and managing a hedge fund. And that hedge fund ended up being one of the most successful of all time. And we're talking like many multiples of billions. After a mid-year career change. Amazing. Midlife career change.
The problem with living in the Four Seasons or Sheraton or a Hilton, it's like
the Sheraton is not the Four Seasons, trust me.
Okay, let me tell you this. It's like renting a car from Hertz or Avis. Eventually, if you're going to keep it for so long, just buy the bloody thing. It's so much cheaper than...
They had so much money, they just didn't care what they wanted.
But I mean, I don't understand what you're saying, Arch. Like, running a lifestyle like that is just work. It's not really the property that matters, it's the services.
Hurritan $2. Name the top 3 grubs in the Archiverse. Oh, that's easy. Dubsy, HR. Who else could we name there? And Narc.
Well, if you don't, Narc, of course.
Narc, yes.
Right. And then all those other grubs are just also rounds who don't matter.
The only thing I don't like about being waited on, like being in a hotel, is I value my privacy over comfort. I'd rather not have a cleaner and obviously just nobody going through my stuff, and I'd rather clean my own stuff. Now, we did find a cleaner for our place that we trust, and I consider that pure luck. If our cleaner ever left, I probably would never get another one. But do you get what I mean? Like, I value privacy so much higher than...
Member chat, member for 20 months. Can we get Dubsy a few minutes pass?
I second that motion, quite frankly. I mean, the chat wants him in. I think you should give him a few minutes. Just suck it up.
So, have any of you gentlemen ever been to New York and stayed at the Waldorf Astoria?
Yes, same. I stayed there back in the... Hold on. I'm just going to tell you that, and then I'll shut up and hear your story. 1986, and breakfast, a fruit cocktail was $13 for this little cup of fruit. I couldn't believe it. It was like an outrageous amount of money. It was so expensive.
Yeah, at the moment, the Waldorf in Las Vegas.
Well, we want to hear your story right after Dubsy. Dubsy!
Wait. Expert, a cleaner? What, was she Filipina? Filipina cleaner? Nice little young Filipina? Come on, expert. Spill it. Tell the truth.
We don't have to answer questions, but we are giving you the microphone, so go ahead.
You can probably guesstimate what Las Vegas has the most for in terms of...
Oh, mate, I believe you. Yeah.
How are you, Dubs?
Now, listen, I'm good, Mark. I'm good. And Arch, did you give the tutor back to your son? That was a gift from Madman, you know. I mean,
anyhow, what's the point? It's not
Undertaker.
But you think he stole it? He borrowed it.
Here we go. The article clerk, the tit. Article clerk, the tit. He's on. How you going, tit?
Dubsy, tell me, were you thinking about a cleaner with or without a vacuum cleaner?
No, I'll supply the vacuum.
Oh God!
I'll supply the vacuum.
What's your preference?
It's just an El Cheapo, mate. Big W special. El Cheapo. I can't afford Dyson. I can't afford Dyson, tit. Like Arch, I'm not an everyday millionaire anymore, tit. I'm not an everyday millionaire.
Were you ever?
Is it cordless and retro looking? Is it cordless and retro looking at least or something?
No, corded. It's got the cord. Actually, I need to break it out. What I came on to ask was, now Archie, this wrangle with the dungeon, right? The wrangle with the dungeon, it all started over internet, and I tried to, like, I gave you an update. You abused me, Archie. You abused me. You said you're a.
Fuck off. Fuck off. You know that? Just fuck off. You're full of excuses.
Could you read the super chat?
Town, $5. Unleash the Grubsy. Yes.
Well, you just
okay. He can fuck off. That's it.
That's
hey, Chief Tit, great to have you on the stream here.
I would like to have heard a little more.
How are you, Archie? Are you well?
Look at this beautiful back. Oh, I'm great today. I start. Oh, we got
Archie.
Narc
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine, T-Dubs. You're fumbling the fucking bag. You come on here and you blow your fucking load.
He's gone.
Hey,
Hey,
T-Dub had the best fucking unboxing on these streams. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen.
we're working on it. Calm down.
This is the best unboxing on any stream on the fucking Archiverse.
I don't know why I
whatever.
can't.
We don't need that. I don't need that. Okay.
I see. Okay.
Why?
I don't want to play other shit. That's it. I don't care.
It's T-Dub's unboxing. You're going to go back to talking about fucking cars and recreation and RVs? What kind of retard are you? Share fucking screen, you fat fuck.
Go get fucked, Narc. There's no VIP pass for you, so fuck yourself.
Oh, get back to talking retard talk with fucking Aussie expat. Seriously?
Could you imagine Narc being stuck on a ship perpetually forever?
This was a little classic. You know, Narc's got a point. This was a bit classic.
Get rid of super chat.
This is a pretty good unboxing.
Is this actually him?
I don't know at what point you have a copyright problem with the music, but super duper chat. Super chat.
I'll read the super chats.
There we go. Yankee Doodle,
No,
$5.
yeah.
I
What
have
kind of watch is it?
37,000 of iBit and 100 leaps call options. This is the equivalent of 20 bitcoins. What do you think there, Ozzy? He wants your advice.
Very, very well, Yankee Doodle. If you're able to hold on to that, you'll probably be the richest person in the Archiverse.
Wait.
And, very enviable.
Let me tell you about Yankee Doodle.
Good luck. Good luck.
This is the fuck with his lost 2 Rolexes, but he left them back at the office and the cleaner stole them. The cleaner stole his fucking Rolex watches. Let's get back to the clip.
I gotta go, gentlemen. It's dinner time over here now. Enjoy.
Screen, Goldberg.
Behave yourself. Well, it's in the boss's hands, bro.
All right, get rid of super chat.
Oh, painful. Fuck.
Best comment ever. All right, Narky, you happy?
Is that what you wanted?
Now you got to realize he just had his teeth done. He got a
Which
whole
one?
set of false teeth.
Which one?
And he requested, give me a false set of teeth with one missing tooth.
Would you like a
That's
flosser?
after his dentures.
He didn't.
That's after his fucking dentures. Chief Tit, do you believe this crap? These are the characters, Chief Tit, that we need on the fucking Archiverse.
Was that actually him? Or was it some
yes,
bullshit?
that's him.
That's Dubsy.
That's him.
You barrel-chested fuck.
I want to play one more clip. Just carry on for a sec.
We're at your disposal, Narc. Anything you need.
Anything you need.
Archie's checked out.
You blame him? Honestly, do you blame the poor bastard?
A little.
All right. This is one classic TW. Look, it could be gone any moment. It's number one in my death pool. This is classic TW.
Hey, where am I? Where do I rank? I forget.
Share screen.
Right there, I gotta take a quick shower, man. Real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie.
Listen here, you fucking Uncle Fester fuck. I was backstage for 10 minutes. You're fucking ruining this for me. You had 2 opportunities. You fucking shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so I don't want to play other streams, Narc.
What?
What?
I don't want to play other stream stuff.
That's your fucking stream, the dungeon, you stupid fuck. That's your fucking stream. So share the fucking screen again, you withholding cunt.
Mate, she doesn't want any fucking long term. She doesn't want long time with long. She's only short time, mate. The fucking tranny mate to us with is cockblocking you. You've been cockblocked by a tranny. Trans. What the fuck is wrong with you, Eddie?
It's like War of the Retards.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, T-Dubs.
Have you got a dick? Have you got a dick?
I do.
Have you got a dick?
Okay, that's enough, Narc.
Prove it.
Okay,
Show me.
Put your hand in your pocket. Put your hand in your left. You don't even know what entertainment is. You want to get back to RV talk?
Oh, fuck. Fuck me dead.
You really find that entertaining? Seriously?
Is he entertaining?
Archie, I would like to remind you of a fact that I think you need to remember. You are really the inventor of T-Dubs. You are the inventor of Narc. You invented H-Art. None of these fucking weirdos would have a place without you. And the fucker who is now picking his teeth on camera and thinking about vacuum cleaners and elderly women, you invented him too. All of us.
It's true.
Do we find this entertaining? Rather listen to your fucking crap? Get the fuck out of here. Seriously, Chief Tit. When you stand up for me in T-Dubs? You're a fucking liar.
You're a moron sometimes too, looking at that fucking drunk
idiot. Get the fuck out of here. This TW's gold. He's an Archiverse icon.
Yeah, but for a little bit. You're not going to look at it for half an hour.
A little bit.
Fucking thing. You're going to vomit.
What does that mean? You sick?
What do you mean, what does it mean? Did you see the guy's
food poisoning? What, food poisoning? MSG? What does that mean?
You barrel
by the way, I can see your fucking... I can see your fucking man boobs there. Hey, that shirt's a bit too tight for you, fat fuck. Look at those boobs.
I know. I'm getting a little turned on. Is that a B cup? What do you got going on there?
I gotta go here. Seriously, Archie says, is this entertaining? Get back to your fucking RV talk.
Thank you. Remember, Archie, this
nasty.
We owe it all.
It's funny, though.
It's your verse. And they are merely, asteroids crashing into the planets in your verse.
We had a good talk the other day there, Mr. Goldberg.
Well, we did. We did.
Hey, what's going on there? I got to tell you, you were saying before about the president. You know what, man? You are so lucky, Mr. Goldberg. You have a gold Submariner.
I should just be happy.
Just enjoy it, man. I actually am pretty happy. I like my gold Breguet. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
In honesty, If I had a choice of the gold Breguet or the bluesy, that's similar money. I'd probably have the bluesy to be total because it's more
the truth comes out.
It's more versatile, right?
Yeah.
It is. It is. It's true. I mean, you can look at it.
It's also more hype.
I got to be honest with you. I'm still happy with the.
Let's have a look, Tits. Let's have a look at your half gold watch. Very nice. Very
nice. Oh, that's very nice.
I quite like it.
Yeah, I could see why.
So I have a question about a Rolex Datejust 16233. What's your opinion on that?
A Datejust, a 16. Give me the reference number.
16233 two-tone.
16233. Great watch. 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Okay. So what about though with a diamond dial? Is that too much?
Too much.
As long as it's factory.
Okay. And
so many aftermarket, you know. But honestly, for you, Terry, I got to be honest with you. I think for you, a quality date. Don't always. I used to do the same thing. You're always looking for the bargain, right? There are no cheap Rolex. You got to buy something.
I know that. I mean, this one's listed for $7,989.95.
Mac Lobster, $5. 5 minutes of Bateman, big boy. Can you handle? Sure.
Yeah, where is he?
Let's do it.
I mean, Bateman himself there, he doesn't have the balls. He starts to, I mean, I don't want to say anything nasty, but he starts to attack Suckerhorn. Then what did he expect Suckerhorn to do?
I don't want to say anything nasty, but let me say a few things nasty. Come on, Bateman. You know you need us. You know you want it. You know you can't stay there. Bateman is. You know what? Here's Bateman's problem. In his actual life, he's nothing. But here, you know, he likes to feel like he's somebody. So he needs this, and that's why he can't quit Archie. It has nothing to do with me. And by the way, I banned Bateman temporarily yesterday for language, and then told Archie last night to unban him, which is why he is unbanned today. That's why.
Is $7,989.95 too much for that?
Come on, you little nobody, get here.
Until he gets on, can I just ask you guys something about what was the expert saying before? I actually completely don't get him. This whole thing about
he's a whack job.
He's being wealthy and not wanting to have your own house, and it's just I just don't get it. He doesn't even like a nice car, but he won't even think about it. He just doesn't seem open to different things, which maybe he doesn't know about. I just don't get that.
I think it's a reflection of his childhood. He kind of.
I didn't ban him. MT, I did not. I did not. Archie, is Bateman banned?
If you were his level of wealth, what would you buy? What sort of? How much? So hypothetically, let's say he's worth 10 million Aussie. What would you buy? How much would you spend on a house, Chief Tit?
Man, I'd spend at least more. More, wouldn't you?
In America, it's pretty good value. Houses are good value. You know, in Vegas.
Look, I'd buy a house. I'd have a holiday house. I'd have an apartment somewhere else in a third place. I'd have a couple of nice cars. Depends on where I live.
And they don't have to be expensive cars. These can be like I like what you've done. You've got a Alpha Spider. That's not worth a lot of money, but it's such a fun car. You know what I mean?
He's got like 20 Vespas.
You got an Audi A8, wonderful car.
No, I've got everything that I want to have. I find new cars. I could get a new car. I can buy a new car now. I find them boring as batshit, you know?
Yeah.
But he doesn't get that. Boring. They're boring. They all look the fucking same, you know? And he's not into that. He's like thinks it has to think of it logically. Like fucking cars aren't logical.
Hey, Chief Ted.
No, I mean, if you want logic, you buy a Corolla or a Camry or a Hyundai. Yeah. That's it. A white vanilla. That's it. But if you want, it's not about BMW. Is not about value for money. It's about the driving experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And yes,
your
they're right.
My going back, by the way, your ear's going back.
It's going back. Before it was like that. My father stopped the whole "you look like Mickey Mouse" thing. It's a little bit Mickey Mouse now, only a little bit.
You just got to keep wrapping that stuff around your head every night when you go to sleep, like a mummy.
Yeah.
Use toilet paper.
I get up like this.
So you have the A8. You said you have the Audi A8. Is it
I've got
A8?
Audi A8. Yeah.
Now that's all-wheel drive, right?
Yeah, it's a Quattro. It's a 4.2 litre V8. It's the same one that they had on, I think it was Transporter 2 or 3. You had it on that one?
Okay. Now, do you when you drive that though, does it snow where you're at?
Terry, I've got that in Greece, right? So we use that as the holiday car. We've got a little Alpha Spider as well. And so whenever we go over for winter holidays, for example, we'd pick up the car and we'd drive to maybe Switzerland or Austria because it's four-wheel drive. It's nice for the snow there. So where it currently is stored in Greece, like at the house in a garage, it doesn't snow there, right? But about an hour north, it does snow.
Okay, so does the car handle well in the snow with the Quattro program?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's why I bought it, because I could have got an S-Class or a 7 Series. And only back then, when I bought it, it was only a rare Mercedes 4MATIC, it was called. But they were very rare. For every sort of 100 S-Classes that came out, only one would be a 4MATIC. You know, it wasn't a thing.
The all-wheel drive version.
They're a dime a dozen here.
So does that handle better than the Cayenne? Does it handle in the snow better than the Cayenne would?
Oh, the Cayenne's pretty good.
Different setup. It hasn't got the clearance, but it's a sedan. You understand? It's a different setup completely.
Yeah.
Like if you go on an Autobahn in Germany with the A8 compared to the Cayenne, the A8 will smash it. I mean, the A8 sits at 250 kilometers.
Do those both have air suspension or regular suspension?
The Cayenne's got regular and the A8's got air.
Mikey.
Okay.
Mikey, how are you?
Mike,
can we have an update? How's your mum going, Mike?
Nothing. There's no good news to report there. So I'm here just to say hi. I was gonna go for a ride, but daylight savings, it screws you up, man, for a week or two.
It does.
Yeah, and I mean, even though like it takes me a week to retranslate. So when I see 5:11, I think in my head it's actually really 4 o'clock. It's 4:11, you know, and so because that's how my days have ended. You know, from that point on to dusk has been, you know, a certain amount of time, and now it's cut an hour short because it, you know, it's an hour closer, and so it just fucks me up.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, Terry.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
I did a track day at the racetrack on the Sunday and just tore it up.
That's neat.
That's what she said.
In the little Lotus.
Yeah.
Oh man, did I have fun! And
you own a Lotus?
Yeah. Well, it's a Lotus 7 replica technically, but it's a little Lotus 7. It's Caterham.
Okay.
If you know what those are.
Yeah, I know what they are. Lotus, you know, for some reason, I don't know what it is. Over the last, I guess, 25, 30 years or so, everyone's criticized the hell out of Lotus. But for some reason, they don't like Lotus. And even people in the UK don't like Lotus. I always found them a bit attractive, especially when they had the V8 Esprit. But, you know, I guess
especially the V8 Esprit. But, they had their... they have that one model... that wasn't very aesthetically pleasing. It had a really flat back on it. And their motto of build it light, then build it better. You know, they've always run.
Hurritan, $5. Mike the Snake. Name 3 punters from the Archiverse that you haven't smoked with that you'd light up the fattest blunt and riff about the latest drama out of the franchise club.
Oh, well, fortunately, I haven't even been online, so I have no idea about anything that's been going on, and honestly don't give 2 shits about it. So 3 punters that I haven't smoked with, well, I would definitely puff with Sod. and well, I mean, I'm just trying to think of like the nicest people, like Nelson Oliveira, just because he's been such a generous person and he's such a wonderful dude. I think he'd be really cool to puff with. And I don't know. I don't kind of interpret like that. You know,
Did you purchase the Breitling?
Did I what?
Did you purchase the Breitling you were talking about last week?
No. It's. I mean, it's going to be there. The things.
Oh yeah,
don't
yeah.
move. Things don't move.
That's the
terribly
that's the
quickly
thing
in
about
this store.
That's the thing about Breitlings. They're not that rare, you know, and there's like a lot of them on the market. Whereas like with Rolex and Tudor, some sort of Tudor models, they are becoming more rare. But though, yeah, the Breitlings, though, some reason they are always there.
Was a Aqua or no a Seamaster?
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, I like the Navitimer better. I mean, if we're talking like favorite model out of a brand, I like the Navitimer look better. But
I have a question. I have a question.
We had Narc tearing shit out of us before, Mike. Narc was tearing the shit out of us.
What else is new? That's what he does.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he just does a drive-by and fucks off. That's what he does.
Narc's drive.
Here's the thing, though, Archie. You got like 50 people tune in just to see if he's going to do that. So it's
exactly.
Yeah, man. Just use it.
He's a useful tool. He's useful. They're all useful.
Would any of you, if you're going to buy a new Breitling, would you buy a new aerospace model?
No. Steve Slick, $20. Archie, you're the best, my friend. Fuck these morons that talk shit. Keep doing you. 4 floors of whores. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Orchard Towers,
Steve
Super
Slick.
Chat.
Super Chat.
Hurritan, $5. Terry, as a former personal shopper at the Knightbridge location of Harrods, if Mike the Snake walked in, how would you style him for a true British hunt?
Well, I think I would give him the Ozzy Osbourne treatment but though he needs a suit, so I would definitely ask him, to step forward and take his measurements. I would sell him a very attractive suit with a. Yeah, what? No, I don't know if I do tweed. I think I do herringbone for him.
For the field?
And like,
For a hunt?
For a hunt. Oh, no, he would need a hunter coat. I would go for more like the Roger Moore look, like from the Moonraker movie, where he's wearing the...
What kind of hunt? If it's a fox hunt, you have a completely different outfit on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we would fit him for a hunter's coat like Roger Moore wore in Moonraker, and then we would.
All right, so ready for anything.
We put. Yeah, and then brown trousers, the proper color brown trousers, shoes to match, a red tie, and a white shirt. Yeah, we give you the Bond look.
There you go. I'll take it.
That's very English. Yeah, it's very English.
Yeah. Right now I'm wearing the American biker look, but not for long. This thing's starting
something? Actually, in like the 70s and 80s, that was actually the look for a lot of young people in Greater London. Was like the
you had the bikers and the scooter guys. That's where cafe racing, the term started from. Was because the guys on the motorcycles would race from cafe to cafe. Maybe the next one was 10 minutes down the road. So it was like, first guy there wins, and they'd all race to the bikes. And so that's where cafe racing, like the term started, was from that. But then there was the gang thing that was actually serious about the bikers that were all on Nortons, BSAs, Triumphs, and real motorcycles, 650s, 750s, and then you had these scooter guys that were all on basically a Vespa kind of thing, but their thing was to put like 300 mirrors on them. They were all about customization of the vehicle, not performance. But when they got together, they mixed like vinegar and water. I mean, I mean, when they got together, they brawled just like any gang would, you know.
Well, you know something interesting? You're a Porsche enthusiast. I wanted to let you know something. I was doing some research the other night. Do you know that for some particular reason, on the 93 to 96 model 911 with the air-cooled engine, which I think 96 was last year's engine, there is a huge price increase of those. Some of them listed around the world, including in America, listed for 370,000 and up.
Yeah. They're the new hot ticket because a lot of the companies are specializing in taking the last version of the air-cooled 911
Yeah.
and turning it into, you know, like a specialized, you know, $1 million, $500,000 custom car, like from
Yeah.
RUF or Raw Welt or the Raw Welts. If you know his like how he really operates, he's an eccentric dude, but he makes some crazy looking Porsche shit. But if you had a Porsche done up like proper, you know, by a reputable company like Singer or Roof, or
Yeah,
you know, I mean, yeah, you know, that's the proper way to do it.
well, see, the thing of it was, I know what sold those cars. Okay, when they first came out with that design, everybody in the world was attracted to it on the 993. Everyone, because they said finally the race car driver Hurley Haywood, he did several test track race drives. The test drives on the racetrack at top speed in the car and Daytona when it first came out. He said this is the best car in the world. He told the magazine this at the time. This is the
that
best
the
car in
model?
the world I've ever driven.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the model they also called Yellowbird.
Yeah.
And they set a Nürburgring
Do you
record.
know anything much about Mustangs, Mikey? Shelby
Oh,
Mustang?
absolutely. Well, as much as the next hot rodder knows about Mustangs.
Shelby, what do you think of the Shelby Mustangs? What would be your pick? What's the pick of the year and body type?
Shelby GT500 all day long. I mean, if you from way back
GT500,
when.
what year? 67?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the
that.
one from Gone in 60 Seconds. Nicolas Cage drove that one.
But
Yeah,
the GT500 was the king of all kings. There was the GT350, but the GT500 had the 427 side oiler engine in it, and all just it was like the car.
JP $2, Mike. You still looking to join a band as a bassist?
Hopefully someday. I'm working with a friend about getting together and playing music. He's got lots of different instruments, and I do play keyboards. And so,
bit of harp.
What's that?
Harp. Don't you play harp?
Oh yeah, I play a little bit of harmonica as well. Yeah. So,
did you say you play the fucking harp?
Yeah,
harmonica.
The blues harp.
What?
It's called a harmonica.
It's a mouth organ.
Whoa.
In America, in America, a harmonica like this is called a blues harp. If played in a bluegrass or blues way, you know, somebody wouldn't say, "Hand me your harmonica." They'd say, "Let me check your harp out." You know.
Here we go. Terry, when is it appropriate to wear a handkerchief?
You know, really, I think anytime a man dresses up and wears a suit or a sport coat or a tuxedo, of course, you need to have a handkerchief. However, I keep one in my pocket at all times. It's silk because I use it to wipe off my glasses. Not glasses, proper British term, spectacles. And I use it, you know, to do things because I don't wipe my nose or anything with it. But, you know, I do that because, you know, you never know when you might need one. Yes.
Terry, I have a follow-up question. When is it appropriate for a gentleman to wear a do-rag?
Well, I guess that would depend on the circumstance. I mean, I know that, you know, a lot of people in America, the biker gang, they like to wear them under the hat. You know, they got the biker gloves on and all that. So, you know,
they signify
like the Sons of Anarchy show, I guess, you know, what was he?
Well, actually, no, I mean, the blue and red signifies like the two biggest gangs in America are the Bloods and the Crips, like across the country, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they're not biker gangs, though.
No, but I'm just saying when we're talking do-rag and you're wearing blue or red, you're signifying you're either a Crypt or a Blood, basically. Bottom line, unless you're among a group of guys on bikes wearing it, half opened up, just around the top of your head, and you're all decided red, then okay, it's obvious you're separated. But if you just got caught walking down the street with a blue do-rag on,
Terry, how was your experience wearing a bowler hat in Arkansas? What sort of compliments did you get?
Well, it was rather obvious. I had one chap, he asked me, he said, are you, what's the guy's name from that show? Damn, I always get it wrong. I used to watch it all the time. What's his name? John Steed. They asked me if I was John Steed. I said no, but I used to watch that show. I love that show. It's a great show. And one guy said, "You think you're Winston Churchill?" I said no. I said, but I do admire Churchill, and I am from London, and another one he goes, "Well, you think you're James Bond?" I said no. James Bond never wore a bowler. Not I remember. So, I did get a few compliments, but they did like it.
Servant. I don't know if you remember the manservant. Remember the manservant had
Yeah.
that bowler hat with the saw in it. What was his name? What was the manservant with the? What was that? He's a Japanese guy. What was his name?
The guy with the hat.
Tattoo.
Oh yeah, Odd Job.
Odd Job. Yes.
Odd
Yes. Odd Job.
I was watching that movie last night.
But Terry, that sounded just kind of like a double nerd meetup moment.
I'll be back in one moment.
That guy was actually in the Olympics.
You each strutted some information that you knew, and in a roughly related topic, and you kind of it was kind of a standoff. It was kind of a testing of each other, to find out where you were at. You know what I mean?
Well, there was one older guy. He asked me if it was a Dobbs, and I told him, I said, I hadn't had a Dobbs in 10 years. So.
Wait. What did you mention? Handkerchief? Share screen.
No, I'm not going to share screen until the boss gets back.
No, hey, Goldberg, just share fucking screen, you fag.
I'm waiting for the. No, see, you don't get to do that.
Thank God for paper towels. That's all I gotta say.
You don't get to do that.
Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. In America, you can pick up a nice, like at Dillard's or somewhere, a very nice silk handkerchief for like less than $30. But they're in England, they're like 80 and more, 80 pounds and more.
Terry,
like
can I interrupt you for a second, Bateman? Obviously,
Gentlemen.
I didn't ban you. Here you are. I did not.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
I didn't ban you.
Oh,
Just
God,
so
Hey, Bateman, how's it going, man?
You did ban me. What's up, Doc?
Oh, well, hold on.
Hi, Bateman.
Let me address that. I banned you. Hold on. I banned you last night for using one particular word, and then when the show was over, I called Archie and told him to unban you. So
you let me back on after I used that said word. So
yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to use it.
All good.
It's not about you. We're having fun. We're having a chit chat.
Welcome to the Archiverse.
It's always good to hear your voice. I haven't
Likewise,
talked
Mike.
to Bateman in
Chief
forever.
Terry.
Bateman, Mr.
It's
Bateman,
been
I've
a
got a
while.
question for you. One English chap to another. Have you ever wore a bowler?
He's not
You're
English.
actually New Zealander.
He's a Kiwi.
sorry.
I'm Terry, and I'm not an Englishman, but
I do apologize. I'm sorry. I did not know that.
Is a bowler hat one of those ones that's kind of round on the top?
Yes.
Round all the
Churchill.
way around?
Yeah, Churchill style.
Say something. Say it,
It's the
baby.
one that the James Bond villain had. Takes it off and throws it.
I think that.
Oh, you mean like a top hat?
No, I think that was a Homburg, or maybe it was a
you're
Trilby.
right. You're right. It wasn't top and square at the top. It was rounded at the top.
Yeah, I think that was a Homburg.
Okay, so that's the kind of just roughly that's we're in the ballpark. That's what kind of hat we're for my envisionment, right? Like I'm just thinking of because I don't know hats for shit.
Those are expensive. There's a few companies that still make them, but they're expensive. Last time I looked at one in London, it was like £1,100 just for one.
$20. By the way, no one's messing with Bateman's volume. I'll check it right now, but no one's messing with it. And we only
This is support for Bateman. Stop messing with his volume and kicking him out of the chat.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Mark.
I don't.
That's $20.
Yeah.
How many times did you boot me from the chat, Mark?
I only have one rule. There's only one or two words you can't say. Only one or two. I think
Greg Davis?
I think you can say that. Your mic is literally.
Well, why did you ban me for before?
Your mic is on maximum volume.
You banned me before for saying Greg Davis.
No.
But you know something?
I'll
tell you this.
You could say Greg Davis all you want.
Okay.
There's a fantastic company. It's in Italy. It still exists. They make great wool-filled hats. They're called, you can check them out. They're called Borsalino. They've been around for over 100 years. They have some fantastic fancy hats. For rabbit, the older ones were made out of rabbit fur.
Terry, how's the
have a
Dages?
hat fetish.
I do.
How's the
Hats are
Dages,
classic, you know. Hats are classic. It's sort of like though, because it's like with the, you'd be like, not just the Churchill thing.
But hats kind of went out in the 50s. In the 50s and before that, you had to put a hat on to go outside if you were a gentleman. But now,
well, that's true,
totally.
But see,
all
why
the
don't
pictures of my grandfather were in the same suit and same hat? Every picture you saw him at a fishing trip, there he is in the same outfit. Him at a wedding, there he is in the same outfit, same hat.
Wearing a tuxedo every time.
No,
I don't think Terry has had a chance to get a word in. Can we let Terry speak?
Not getting a word in edgewise.
Okay, but why don't men wear hats anymore? Like, I mean, why are they afraid to dress?
Tell us why. Tell us why, man.
But that's my question, though. Like, what?
Well,
okay, Counselor, why don't you wear a hat with your suit when you go to work? You go to court or whatever.
Terry, I gotta mute you for a second.
We got a super chat, Crown and Case, $5. Terry, let's discuss some ideas to make this stream great again.
People wear hats. People wear baseball caps all the time.
And we got MT85, $20. This is to support for Bateman. Stop messing with his volume and kicking him off the chat, out of the chat. There we go. How are you going, Bateman?
Well, hold
What's
on.
happening,
Are we going to address this or not?
What's there to address?
We'll give him $5.
The hat thing?
Not the fucking hat again.
There's a super
So,
chat.
you're a lawyer. You wear a suit every day. Why don't you wear a hat with your suit?
Never mind. Super chat.
You don't do that in Australia. You do it in London. I've got a bowler downstairs from when I used to work there in the late 90s.
Sorry.
There's your answer.
Yeah, you do it in London. You don't do it here.
In case I tried.
Behave yourself with the screams of pleasure in the presence of Terry. Mike the Snake's ancestors have sent many to the Colosseum for less.
That's true.
Yeah, true, man.
I have a question about an update on the Wizard. Is that relevant, or am I just out of
yeah, is there an actual something new to be heard about him?
Well,
I'm interested. I'm all ears.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
No, I haven't heard nothing from him.
It's been a while since you did a Wizard show, so that's something.
Well, I mean,
I thought you were alluding to something new came up and.
No, I'm saying we need an update because we don't have anything new.
Well, we already know he's long fucking gone. He hasn't communicated with anybody in how long? A year.
If you Google him, he's still working with the Canadian club. I forget the name.
Can I ask Archie a question really quick, please?
I don't think Archie likes these avatars that mock him too much. He keeps kicking people off for doing that.
Not that one?
I would too.
I don't know.
Like, enough is enough.
Just saying, he's
it's funny.
No wonder, it's no wonder, Bateman, that Suckerhorn.
This is a good one.
I unleashed a monster.
No, wait.
You know what? Suckerhorn didn't even
We're
need to
taking
get
the piss out of
nasty.
easy. We're taking the piss out of easy. You're not listening.
The truth about you whiny little cunt that you are. Whiny little cunt.
Not even listening. What?
You know, to sue your previous employer.
Why the fighting?
Nasty, vicious cunt.
Why all
That's
this
all
hate
you
and
are,
fighting?
Bateman.
What the fuck, man?
Nasty, vicious
Do we
cunt. And
really
then you
need all
go,
this?
what?
Archie, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Archie?
Where's he gone?
By the
Where's
way,
he
I
gone?
didn't do that. Wasn't me.
Did
Was
somebody
that-
kick him off?
I didn't kick him off, did you?
Archie, can I ask you a question?
Archie did.
Wait a minute, he's going to write a reply.
Can I get a right of reply here? Yeah.
So much abuse, Archie's willing to take.
Yeah. Thank you, Chief Tit. Look, we're taking the piss out of Easy Company and for liking a bit of Ladyboys. Speaking of Ladyboy lovers, how are you, Mark?
Oh boy, here we go.
So, listen, Archie, I'm moving back to England at the end of the year, as you know. I got a question. I'm looking at getting a Vicuna coat made and, of course, the Rolex. What do you think? That's too much to ask for Christmas, or do you think it's possible?
Go for a quality Rolex first.
I swear I showed Bateman how to do an avatar like mine.
Are you talking to Santa Claus? Who are you going to ask? Santa?
We're taking the piss out of Easy Company. Fuck me,
Well,
dude.
no,
I love
I'm going
Ladyboys.
to ask my billionaire brother who has the Ferrari.
Oh, if he's a billionaire, shouldn't be a problem. Also, you have $23 million in a Swiss bank account, so
I can't touch that until I'm 70, Goldberg.
Well, why don't
That
you?
makes no sense.
Why don't you get a loan on it? If you know it's guaranteed
Absolutely no sense.
I don't want to do the loan because the loan, I can't do it on the clothes. I can do it on the watch, but I prefer to pay for the watch outright.
Yeah, but I mean,
why would anyone leave that much money to you, but you can't touch it till you're 70?
Because it's in a Swiss account.
Make any sense.
It's in a Swiss account.
I don't care where it's at. It makes no sense.
It's equity, and
you
you
related to
know it's
Charles?
there. You can prove it's there. So why not just borrow the shit against it? And
Because they'll charge me. Because they will charge me $5 million to get it out.
Well, have it pay itself off. Take it out so that it pays itself off. So it doesn't.
It is what it is, Doc.
It's almost like it's not real, like it's a fantasy.
Hey,
almost, isn't it? Funny, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry, not a fantasy. I meant delusion.
could be a conspiracy theory.
Hallucination.
By the way, I bought that poster. I had to buy the poster. I parted with it. I had to buy it because it's rare. I couldn't help it. I had to have it.
You just had to.
How much money is in the Swiss account again? I just want to hear it one more time.
With interest, it's grown and all that as long as it's been in there today. Ballpark, 69 million.
Wait a
$69
minute.
million by your family.
$69 million what? Indian
Satan's
rupee?
kitten will be eyeing you up, dude. Satan's kitten's gonna love you.
Dollars.
U.S.
It was 23 million. Now it's 69.
Because he's
It grew in interest. It grew. Swiss account. It grows interest faster.
Oh, really?
50% interest, Mark.
So it triples. It triples. Like,
That's a lot of interest.
Yeah. It's not a money market account like you got in America. It's a different account.
Terry, by any chance, are you talking with a Nigerian oil prince?
No. I've never met anybody from Dubai yet, but I would like to.
One more serious question, though. The 69 million came from your parents?
No. My brother, he put in 12.5 million. And then from other endorsements and investments I've done over the years, I put in 2.1 and see what it would do to grow. Then, when I still lived in England, and then over the last 12 to 14 years or so, it has grown substantially.
Hold on. Did you say you put 2.1 million in yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't leave out enough money to buy yourself a decent watch. You just put all your money in.
No.
69
million. Bonds, to be fair.
No, but look, listen. It's okay because I made up for it in the end.
It's okay.
Because I've got the e-docs up for sale, as Mr. Goldberg advised me on. And here's the thing, okay? I bought a tutor. So the next...
You got a tutor, that makes
69 million with an e-docs.
in there.
What?
Well, no, because I put the e-docs up for sale on the Craigslist. So now...
And all
So here's
this
the
was
thing.
done with the
Just like your
stipulation
boyfriend.
that you couldn't touch it till you're 70 years old.
But
That's correct, because I signed documents stating I couldn't.
But if you can consider it equity, if you're 69 million worth in equity, I mean, you're in rarefied air,
Blowing Mike's
dude.
mind right now. You're just
Because I like to look.
You could be buying
Because I like to
Pateks.
look like I'm poor. That's what I like to look like I'm average middle class. If I bought a whole wardrobe full of Brioni and all that and drove a Rolls, then people would be like, "Oh, he's a billionaire. We're gonna rob him."
No,
So that's the
but
way
you
they
could-
are in
you could
America.
You could buy the most ballin', fucking watch.
Yes, I know. But look, here's the thing. I think that has a limit too.
Arch, give us an adjudication on this at the current scenario, an interim decision.
Yes,
So now
sir.
you're the king of Walmart.
I like
Yes,
working.
sir.
What is this?
I like
You think it's bullshit or what? 1 minute he hasn't got any money, the next minute his 2 million went to 63
He doesn't
million.
have
What the
any
fuck?
money.
This is as crazy. This is as crazy. I haven't seen anything as crazy as
reminds me of a
seeing when I
wizard.
had Aussie expat who won't buy a house.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the wizard.
You know, he won't buy a house and won't buy a nice car. You know, you can deprive yourself of joy in life. You know, you can just go get an entry level job. Just go and do horrible things. You
Well,
know,
that's why I'm going to do real estate when I pass the exam and go back.
What happens?
Just
what
buy
happens
pre-owned
when you're
Bregues.
69 and a half years old, Terry. What happens then?
Well, I'm going to try and improve my health. I told you a month ago I'm
That's a
going
bit
back
of
to the
banter.
gym. So I got to improve my health. I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to try and exercise again
Look,
and everything.
here's a
you know.
pro tip. Pro tip, Terry. Go to a gym that has a sauna. Wink.
What's wrong with Planet Fitness?
Through and thank our
That doesn't
super
have a
chatters
sauna.
today. We're going to thank our super chatters.
Because our sponsor has had enough of this
Verbing
BS.
hard. Verbing
Had
hard.
enough.
Terry Boston, Madman, Madman. We've also got their Phoenician Cedar. We have also got their Madman. William Gaudriam, Mrs. Wilkinson, Big Meech, Hurritan, Davy Smalls, Hurritan, Yankee Doodle, Mac Obster, Hurritan, Steve Slick, Hurritan, JT, Hurritan, MT85, Crown and Case, Hurritan. That's the show for today. Back tomorrow. I'm just gonna take it at night. You know what, Goldberg? I moved it forward. I moved it backwards. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it where it always was.
Can I say something really quick, though? Can I say something really quick?
Tomorrow on there,
I'm
Terry.
completely confused.
I won't.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I won't be able to
Risk
join
action.
tomorrow. But I just wanted to say really quickly, the reason why I don't buy $100,000 S class or like.
You know what? I can't stand it. See you tomorrow, boys.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.
Come out.
Yeah. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.